I'm John Sadler from Sadler Sports Insurance, and I appreciate the opportunity to address the Texas-Dixie State meeting by way of this short video. First, I'd like to give you a brief tour of our website where you can get complete information and services. Go to www.sadlersports.com and click on the link to Dixie Youth, Dixie Boys, or Dixie Softball. I'm going to click on the Dixie Youth link for the demo, but the web pages for all three programs are very similar in terms of navigation, content, and services. Here's the Dixie Youth page. Notice that the limits and rates for accident, general liability, directors and officers liability, and crime are listed on this page. If you want a complete coverage description, click here and you can get all the policy details. If you want to apply for coverage online, you should click on this button where you can get a quote, apply, make payment, and print off your proof of coverage documents in several minutes. 91% of our clients apply online because they want instant service on a 24/7 basis. The other 9% click here under print application and they complete the PDF form and they mail it, scan and email it, or fax the application and check to us. Coverage is effective immediately upon receipt at our office. However, it takes us up to 10 business days to issue your proof of coverage documents and to email them back to you. You'll want to permanently save the coverage confirmation email that we send back to you, as it has important links that you'll need to print copies of your coverage documents, add delete team forms, and claim forms. It also includes a link where you can self-issue new certificates of insurance for field owners at any time. In addition, it includes the password to access the special risk management section of our website. And here is the link to our risk management services. Here's our risk management page. The left-hand side is available to anyone and has a number of important articles, forms, and programs on injury prevention and lawsuit protection. The right-hand side is password protected and available exclusively to our current clients, and has our best and latest training videos on general safety at the ballpark and sex abuse molestation, as well as Word doc templates on risk management programs that you can adopt, where we've already done 95% of the work for you, and all you have to do is to fill in a few blanks. Once again, you get your password in your coverage verification email, or you can call our office. And now for a brief overview of the 2014 insurance changes. We selected a new accident carrier this year, ACE Insurance Company. We received competitive quotes from 3 different carriers, and ACE provided the best proposal. We also selected a new claims administrator, American Specialty, and we're confident that they'll provide excellent claims administration services. The accident rate changes are simply a function of the actual loss history over the past 3 to 5 years. We work closely with the carriers to make sure that the rates are set at a level where they can earn the smallest possible profit. Under the accident policy, the rates for Dixie Youth will increase by 10%, but please note that the cumulative rate decreases over the past 4 years have totaled 20%. The rates for Dixie Boys will increase by 27%, but the cumulative rate decreases over the past 4 years have totaled 22%. The rates for Dixie Softball will decrease by 5%, and the cumulative rate decreases over the past 4 years have totaled 5%. Under the general liability policy, there will be a 7% rate increase, which is consistent with overall market trends for commercial insurance. But please note that we've negotiated cumulative rate decreases of 45% over the past 7 years. Under the directors and officers liability, crime, and equipment policies, there will be no rate change. Also, our accident and general liability policies now automatically cover fall ball at no additional charge. The rule books for Dixie Youth, Dixie Boys, and Dixie Softball require that all tournament teams participating in officially sanctioned tournaments, whether sub-district, district, state, or World Series, must provide evidence of accident and general liability insurance that meets certain minimum standards. Under the accident policy, the policy must be issued in the name of the all-star team or league, the coverage dates must encompass the tournament dates, and the medical limit must be at least $50,000. Under the general liability policy, the each occurrence limit must be at least $1 million. The policy must not be claims made or have an exclusion for athletic participants, and the policy must name the national organization as an additional insured. The Credentials Committee will review your policies prior to your admittance into the tournament, and if you don't meet all the standards, you won't be allowed to participate until you purchase policies that do meet all the standards, and you may find yourself in a position where you pay twice to purchase adequate insurance. Even though the insurance requirements only apply to sanctioned tournament teams, you should also make sure that you have regular season insurance on all of your teams that meets these standards. The easiest way to do this is to buy from the endorsed insurance program, and you'll sail through the Credentials Committee without any worries of being rejected or needing to pay twice. As a result of the media publicity of the Sandusky incidents at Penn State, sports insurance carriers are worried that more people will start to come forward in filing lawsuits. There are now 3 requirements that you must comply with to get the $2 million sex abuse and molestation coverage. Number 1, have a system in place to run background checks on all paid and volunteer staff. Number 2, implement written policies and procedures to make an incident less likely to occur, such as the use of a buddy system where a single child is never alone with a single unrelated adult, and a prohibition of overnight sleepovers. And number 3, have a written allegation response plan with the requirement that all allegations must be reported to law enforcement. In the past, only number 1 was required, but starting in 2013, numbers 2 and 3 are also required. Otherwise, your coverage for sex abuse and molestation will be voided in the event of an incident. Quite frankly, numbers 2 and 3 do a lot more to protect your kids than number 1, even though number 1 is required under law to show that you've done your minimum due diligence. The risk management section of our website includes some excellent sources of criminal background check vendors, ranging from the least expensive to the most expensive, depending upon the level of services provided. If you're worried about how you're going to comply with numbers 2 and 3, don't be. We provide a one-page document that takes care of these requirements. This one-page document is included in our application, or you can print it from the risk management section of our website. Here's a one-page document. It's called Sex Abuse Molestation Risk Management Program, short form. All you have to do is to formally adopt this program and implement it. You distribute it annually to all of your administrators and staff, and it satisfies your notification and education requirements. This is a bare minimum program to satisfy the insurance carrier requirements. If you want to take things to the next level and implement our long form program, we make it incredibly easy to do with a Word doc template that you can easily customize and adopt as your own. Go to the risk management section of our website, to the password protected section, enter the password, and it will take you to this page. If you scroll down here, this is the program I'm talking about, Sample Abuse Molestation Plan. This template covers everything from A to Z and will keep you out of trouble. So many people want to just start shooting from the hip and running background checks, but if you're not careful, you can get your pantsuit off. This template covers the criminal background check process, including the required staff application and consent, protecting confidentiality of results, predetermined disqualification criteria, protecting applicants' rights under federal and state laws, the appeals process, policies and procedures to make an incident less likely to occur, and how to respond to an incident. We also have some excellent free training videos for both administrators and staff. You can play these directly off the internet or can download to your laptop and can use a projector for a group training setting. The first video helps your administrators on how to put together your own sex abuse molestation risk management program. The second video is an awareness training video for your staff and reviews the 6 psychological techniques that predators often use so that you'll know what you're up against. It also reviews warning signs and policies and procedures that will make an incident less likely to occur. If you have any questions, please call us or visit our website. Thanks for your time today, and we very much appreciate your business and support.